So guys, I've gotten back on my grind. I failed. I made a video about it 2 weeks ago of my semen retention. I failed. But these past 2 weeks, I've been on it. And every time I'm on it, my life just consistently gets better. I start getting better with my work. I start getting better quality girls, more dates, and just more deep connections with girls. Just something that you don't usually get when you're fapping, when you're ejaculating, when you're watching porn all the time. I genuinely am getting deep, genuine connection with very beautiful girls, and it's pretty wild actually. It's not just sexual. It's spiritual. It's hard to explain, guys. Until you actually experience it, you won't really understand. Yeah, every time I do semen retention, every time I get in my groove, every time I get on it, and I get on a nice groove, and I don't fail, just everything goes up and up. But I have this feeling that guys are doing it for the wrong reasons. Yes, it makes you incredibly confident. Yes, it makes you have appear to have almost no insecurities whatsoever. Most guys that are fapping and watching porn and ejaculating all the time, they have a little bit of insecurities that they're walking around with all the time. But when you're really on a streak of semen retention, you just don't have insecurities. Like today, I approached probably a 9 out of 10 girl, absolutely stunning girl, and I was not dressed well. I had dirty shorts, a dirty backpack, shoes that were basically falling apart. I just bought new shoes today, but they literally had holes in them and shit. My hair was all over the place. I had I didn't even shave. But I approached her with full confidence without any insecurities, and she responded like she was in love with me. This 9 out of 10 girl. That would rarely happen. I mean, it happens. It could happen when you're not on semen retention, but that's just something that's common when you're on semen retention. When you're on semen retention, it's just a normal thing. Talking to beautiful girls in the daytime on the street and them being extremely receptive and happy to talk to you, that's just normal. It's no big thing. It's no big deal. Getting girls' numbers on the street is no big deal. But that's not even the reason why I do semen retention. I believe that I can get girls when I'm fapping. I mean, I have in the past. But that's not the point. I don't really understand why guys do it to get girls. Yes, it makes you incredibly confident. Yes, it makes girls happy to talk to you. But if your whole goal is to get girls and to just bust a nut, that kind of defeats the purpose, doesn't it? Because you're busting a nut, and now you're not on semen retention. So, for me, semen retention isn't about getting girls. I got girls when I wasn't doing semen retention. I got plenty of girls when I wasn't doing semen retention. But because that's not what it's about. Yes, it makes you more attractive. It makes you more manly. It makes you more masculine. It makes you more confident. It gets rid of all of your insecurities. Yes, that is true. But you don't need to do semen retention to pull girls, to pull hot girls. You don't need to do it. It's not necessary. All these guys online that say it's necessary, I just don't think they have any game. I don't think they have really ability to talk to girls. So that's why they feel they need something like semen retention to get girls. But it's not necessary. That's not the reason why I do it. I do it because it just makes me happy. You understand? It's a big difference, guys. It just makes me happy. I am just happy when I'm on semen retention. And it's not even happiness. It's just love. It's just loving life. I love life when I'm on semen retention. I don't feel depressed. It's not even happiness or love. It's literally just not fucking feeling depressed. That's literally the best way I can explain it. I'm just not depressed when I'm doing semen retention. I'm just cool. I'm calm. I'm relaxed. I enjoy everything. I enjoy walking down the street to go to the bus station. I enjoy looking at the sunset. I enjoy taking a swim in the ocean. It's incredible. Like, it feels incredibly, like, joyful to do those things. Just simple things feel joyful. And I think the biggest reason probably is because that's just how we're naturally supposed to feel, guys. We're naturally just supposed to feel joy. Like, it's just our natural state. I don't think our natural state is depression and stress. I don't think that's our natural state. Now, if you're constantly exhausting your pleasure sensations, little things like walking on the beach, looking at the sunset, walking around your neighborhood, they're not going to be enjoyable, guys, because it's such little pleasure compared to the amount of pleasure you're used to feeling. These little things don't give you any joy anymore. So for me, I do semen retention because I'm just peaceful, happy, joyful. I guess joyful is a better word. Yes, it makes me incredibly confident with girls. Yes, it makes it effortless to approach a 9 out of 10 girl that I see walking around in the daytime and get her number. Yes, it does that. It helps me do that. I don't need semen retention to do that. It just helps me. It's just like a boosting my confidence, boosting my masculinity, yes, but I don't need it to do that. I got hot girls before when I was fapping all the time. So I don't need semen retention to do that. And these guys that just constantly talk about female attraction, it's cool, whatever. If you don't know how to get girls to begin with, it's going to help you for sure. Like, you're going to be more confident, you're going to be less insecure, but it's not necessary. You should do it so that you can finally just enjoy life and stop being fucking depressed and sad and stressed out all the time. That's at least the reason I do it. I know that when I'm fapping, guys, I am not happy. I am in a world of pain. I am incredibly depressed. And it sounds funny. I know. But if you're fapping regularly, especially if you're watching porn, and you're doing that shit, I don't see how anyone could truly be happy. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't see how anyone could be truly happy. Because what is a walk around your neighborhood to that kind of stimulation? It's nothing. It doesn't feel like anything. It feels like a waste of time. You're just wasting time because you're going outside, breathing some fresh air. Everything feels like a waste of time when you're fapping. Going on a date, meeting a beautiful girl feels like a waste of time. Unless you're banging her, it feels like a waste of time. You're just sitting on this date talking to this girl, hoping to get some. Guys, you don't want to live like that. You don't want to live like everything just feels like a drag. Everything feels like a waste of time. Everything feels stressful. That's not how you want to live. So do semen retention, but do it for the right reasons. If you're a guy that can't get girls, don't do it for that reason. That's not the reason you should do it. But guys, that's it for this video. Peace. I'll see y'all later.